everyone, and welcome back to FTB Plexiglass Mountain. In the last episode, we built a basement. So we've got this little area down here, and the main thing we've done, was actually quite a few things, we've jumped into Mechanism. So Mechanism is a mod that adds a bunch of different machines and whatnot, and more importantly, it adds this guy here, a gas burning generator, and it can produce a lot of power. It's got our builder full, it's got our advanced wireless block charger full, everything's powered. It's pretty good. This block charger, by the way, charges a 7x7. So this entire room is actually wirelessly charged. We don't have to hook up any cables. This cable exists because I wanted to put a lot more power into the builder at once. Because once again, this little block charger here can only do like 320 power per tick. Whereas this pipe can take about 3,000. So that's pretty good, especially for the builder. So what do we do in this episode? Great question. Wonderful question. I'm not too sure, but I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to play with now in terms of power, in terms of getting towards our goal and that sort of stuff. So the first thing we can do is we can try to finish automating the fuel for this guy, the ethylene. The main part we need is right in here. There's biofuel that needs to go into this pressurized reaction chamber. You get that from crushing something organic, like seeds, for example. Yeah, and then also we need to dispose of the substrate, but we can do that. So that's something we need to automate. So I'll tell you what, we'll jump up here, we'll grab our signs, and we'll redo them. Because obviously, I think we did all this. We made the crusher, metallurgic infuser, gas burning generator, and the... it's not ethanol, it's ethylene, sorry. So that should all be good. I'm happy about that. So, what do we do in this episode? We've got this farmer here. And I mean, he works, right? He's getting us seeds. So in a way, it's automated. But we'll write auto biofuel. There we go. Auto biofuel or biomass or whatever it's called. Automate it. Nice. Auto into crusher. So yeah, we'll... they're sort of the same thing, but you get the idea. I mean, I'm just writing to like move it from step to step. From crusher to PRC, I think it's called, pressurized reaction chamber, and then from and then dispose substrate. Makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I mean that's just each thing we're gonna do in order, which is sort of just the one thing, but I guess you get the idea. Now the question is there an easier way to do that, right? Because obviously I can just sort of run cables. I mean, we haven't really used cables yet, I don't think, but they exist. I could try it out. Or, and here's where it gets fun, or maybe not fun, depending on who you are. If we want to, and maybe I want to. What if we use like conveyor belts and stuff from Create? It would be a little bit, I don't want to say overkill, but almost underkill. It wouldn't be as good, but I think it would look cool. And I mean, hey, that's sort of the main thing. So Create can move liquids, obviously with the pumps that we've got here. I don't think it can move gas. The way to tell, or at least the way I would probably tell, would be if the spout could do it. And we can sort of do that by like right-clicking on it and seeing what it takes. And I think it just takes fluids. I don't think there's any instance of a gas flowing through this. For example, if we looked at the ethylene, this stuff here, well, it can turn into a liquid. So we could have it in liquid form, in which case, as you can see, it does go into a spout. Oh, yeah. What if we really create this up? Because that would look so cool. Okay, hold on. Look, I need to do a little bit of visualizing here on how we pull this off. Because what I could do... I think we could do it. So, if I just space the machines out a little bit more, and then we just run cables, I reckon it'll all come together. And I think it'll look really cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let me finish off the floor. I think just finishing off the floor, we can go from there. I want to tidy this room up so that we're a little less overwhelmed. All right. Honestly, I think I've done a pretty good job. We've tidied this place up. Obviously, we've filled off the floor. I've put planks along the walls. We can redo the roof at a later date, but I feel happier with how the room looks in terms of setting up all the create stuff. So I'll tell you what, although I appreciate the signs we have here in their basic nature, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, we knew that that's what we were going to do, right? We were just going to make this stuff. I reckon we bring these signs over here and we sort of make just a bit of a simpler breakdown. So what am I doing? What is genuinely the first step? The first step, I'm going to bring the farm down here and we're going to have, I don't even think this is going to help. I think I just pick everything up. The problem is I don't want to run out of power when I pick stuff up. You know what I mean? Because then, like, I can't do anything. I guess, I think, okay, hold on. Here's what we need to do. I need some iron, so I'm going to turn this guy on and let him run for a little bit. We need more iron, we need zinc, and we need andesite. So you know what I could do? No, I'll leave this on. I was going to let it pick up andesite, but probably not worth it. Let that do its thing. Leave it as it is. I'm going to smelt up a stack of that. I'm going to double check our little guy here. What do we have in the andesite department? We do have there's a decent amount. A stack worth. So wait for that to process and we should be able to turn this stuff into, what do you call it? Andesite alloys, which is going to be used massively throughout this build, I imagine. We're also going to need a bunch of kelp. So once this is made, I'll sleep through the night or something, and I'll run and grab some of that kelp that we planted a few episodes back at this point. And this is going to be great. We're going to not only redo a lot of this, we're probably going to add an extra machine here or there just for the thrill of it. Maybe. We'll see if it's worth it. And then on top of that, we're going to fully automate it as well. So we are going to progress. It's not just going to be a complete redo. But on top of the redo, it's going to be progressed. Yeah, okay. So I'll be back probably over by the kelp. Well, actually, but before we do that, I'm probably going to make a magnet because kelp is very annoying to pick up. So, I mean, it would only make sense. So simple magnets, a normal magnet, and then that guy's upgraded. So I think I can probably afford that stuff. I'll need an ender pearl. I'll need a lapis, a redstone, and one more iron than I have, which is unfortunate because it does not exist. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Alright, we've got some more iron. I'll go and process that. And then we should be good. I'll process the one first because that's all I need to begin this. So we'll do that. That'll let me craft the stuff because it should smelt, I imagine, quite fast compared to normal. Although, I was gonna say it looks like I'm eating my words, but no, here we go. So we could upgrade him to be a bigger distance and stuff. I can't be bothered. I'm sure you guys can probably agree on that one. We'll put this stuff away for now. We'll get back to it later. There we go. I'll wait for that. I'll go get the kelp. This magnet, by the way, I believe you just right-click it, and then it's on, and you can shift right-click and blacklist. Oh no, I thought you could blacklist stuff. I guess the advanced one has the filter. Yeah, okay, so this guy just picks up anything, which I guess is cool. So, for example, if you drop iron, at the moment it does nothing, but then it flies to you. So that should be good. I'm going to keep it on, and we'll chuck it in a bulbul slot. It goes somewhere, probably near the bottom, I imagine. Yep, there we go. Cool. Alright, I'll meet you by the kelp. Alright, here's the kelp. So if I just break these bits here, as you can see, everything flies into my inventory, and I'm not left, like, swimming around everywhere. I'll tell you what. For the sake of being able to, use this stuff again in the future, I'm going to place that much for now. You know what? I'm going to place it all, and we'll come back and harvest it later this episode, most likely. And it should be fine. That should be pretty good. Oh, look at the water ripples. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's from the physics mod. I know I say it like every episode, but I mean, like, it's pretty cool. The full version's free over on their Patreon. I'm obviously not like sponsored or anything, but it is worth noting. Okay, so I didn't actually bring back any kelp, but it's fine. It's fine because we can do the other stuff. So first things first, let's grab out that stack of zinc. And what we're going to do is turn probably not nearly that much, but this much, I guess, into nuggets. And we're going to combine that with our andesite, and we will get a bunch of alloys. The rest of this can go back in there for safekeeping. So with these alloys, we're obviously going to do the obvious stuff. I'm going to convert some of these into andesite casings, just because I imagine we'll need them at some point. So you might as well just get on top of it. And then the rest are probably going to get turned into like cogwheels and stuff. Before we do any of that, I did want to do the liquid version of the ethylene so that we can move it around. I assume we need it liquid, in which case we'll need this guy here, a rotary condensator, and we'll need 2 of them, because I'm going to have to convert it into a liquid and then back into a gas when we've moved it wherever we need it. This is a completely unnecessary step, but it will mean that we'll have a pipe with pink stuff going through it. And hey, that's pretty cool. It's possible, once again, the reason why I say it's possible you might be able to get gas to go through this is purely because that ender tank stores gas as well. So it's sort of like, you know, maybe there's a little bit of like mingling, maybe. There's a few. I mean, I don't think you can do gas, so I think we are gonna have to do that rotary guy. This guy's gonna need a tank and a tank, as well as these guys. So let me try and do the math here. So we'll need we'll need 4 redstone for that, which means we need 8 redstone for 2 of those. On top of that, I'm mainly just thinking in terms of like these ingredients here. That's all fine. This guy needs some of those. Okay, so 8 redstone should at least get us started with the osmium stuff. So do we have osmium? Yep. So what I mean by that is if we chuck the 8 redstone in there and then 4 osmium, that should get started. It looked like we needed 2 more redstone and 2 iron for the little guy that goes in the middle. This little guy here, the energy tablet, so that'll be fine. We'll obviously need 3 gold, a bunch more redstone. What about these guys? We can probably make those. Oh, not quite. Our inventory's been a little bit weird. That's fine, I think. Is it fine? Yeah. It's not really... Why does some recipes just not work in this thing? I really don't know. Regardless, it sort of worked. Boom, 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 boom. And I think if we get osmium, that's the other guy, right? Or is it the other way around? Boom, 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 boom. Did that work? Not quite. Hold on. There. Nice. Basic tank. Okay, so we've got the 2 tanks. This guy is just about to be done. So we'll give him a few seconds. That goes there. You go in there with 2 of you. And that will work, hopefully. We're pretty much done. It's just a little bit. Oh, we actually need double these. Sorry. My bad. All right, there we go. Now we've got double. Yeah, double that. That's fine. I will also need double whatever I just crafted here. 1, 2, boom, 1, 2. All right, cool. But we can craft one. So, energy tablet, check. Rotary condensator, check. Nice. So we'll wait for these guys there, and we can make the other 2. And then I think once we've made those 2 ingredients specifically, I think we can automate everything as it was. So for starters, let's sort the inventory a tiny bit. We'll jump up here, and let's pick up this guy if we can. For starters, yeah, can I take this stuff out? Can I? Yep, I can pick up the farmer. We can pick up the seeds. That stuff will just fall out when I pick this guy up, I imagine. Oh, he stores his inventory. Oh, or he just voided all of that stuff, but I think he stores it. What I'm probably going to do is start from here and then loop around, I guess. So I'll place the farmer here. I'm really trying to think what the play is. Yeah, I think I actually placed the farmer in the corner. I think the farmer goes there. So here, we can start this guy back up. Chuck him back in there. Good job. Get it going. We'll finish crafting this other stuff. So the second tablet, which needs more gold. Nope, not gold there. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I really should just get rid of that crafting upgrade. Alright, second rotary. Nice. So we've got those 2. That'll be good. That means I can now pick these up. So we'll grab all of these. Da-da-da. And we'll move that there for now. We'll tidy up the floor. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so what I'm imagining here, is we pull the stuff out of this farmer. It goes along a conveyor belt that's in the ground. And it gets picked up by the next thing. So the next thing would be the crusher. He's going to pick up the seeds, for example, or the wheat. I think he can actually process both, which we can look in here if we press U and go across the pages here and look for the crusher. Yep. 1 wheat will actually give us 5 biofuel. I think the seeds only do 1 biofuel or 2. Yep, 2 biofuel. So all of it can be processed. Cool. So it'll go across here on a conveyor and hop into there. Yeah. And then the biofuel, I guess, will hop out of here and go across here into the PRC. So I'm going to pick up the PRC. Yep. And the PRC is actually going to go here. So he'll receive items from behind through a conveyor belt. Is that how I want to do it? Or, hold on, bear with me. Or the other option is this guy can still stay around there, whatever. We just place everything along the wall and we do like really short belts going through the floor here. So for example, a belt runs all the way across there. So there's conveyor belts. I'd love to show you them, but I've got to wait for that kelp to grow. So a belt across here, an exit from the side that puts it onto the belt, and then I could even just have it go right onto the, or right into the crusher, for example. So just boop, boop, into the crusher, and then boop, boop, into the PRC, and then even boop, boop, into a chest to store, or a trash can or something to store the substrate. So we could do that as well. That's what could go there. Do we have anything chest-worthy lying around? Not really, that's fine. We'll just make some. Go ahead and make the barrels. There we go. I'll make the crates. They've grown on me. You know, I like them. So crate will go there, and that'll go. I don't actually know if this will work if you can have them this close. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out. Otherwise, we can spread it out. So then this guy will have made ethylene at this point. From there, what we can do is we can actually have him, hopefully, I imagine we can do this, output that ethylene up into the rotary condensator. This will then run a fluid pipe, which we may have to make some more of, which is fine. We've got plenty of stuff. Let's do that to make the plates and do that to make the pipes. Oh, boom. Very nice. So this will then come across here and it will go, I guess, into some machine over here. I mean, it goes directly into the gas burning generator, right? Or at least close. So it would come across here. Oh, sorry. And then it would go boom, boom. And then we would just have the rotary condensator as well here. And that would connect. And that would work. And that wouldn't look too bad. And then if we wanted to, we could grab out our configurator, which apparently does not even need power. And we could just disconnect that. So it's not even connected, not even a problem. How's that? And then that works. So each of these, obviously, I mean, the whole point of this is that, oh my God, is that we want to be able to see the stuff going through. So we'll do a little bit of that. And that should look quite nice, I guess. Sure, if we wanted to as well. This guy's going to get moved, so we'll pick him up. We'll pick these guys up. We could pump the water as well, maybe. But what I was going to say was, we can probably just do this, and then that gives us just that little extra visual there, which will be very rewarding, I'm telling you. And so then this guy's right here. And I'm pretty happy with that. Worst case, we have to shuffle some stuff around, but I think that should be good. I'm going to go check on our kelp. Fingers crossed that they've all grown at least one level. I think kelp grows pretty fast. So even if they've all grown one level, that'll be enough to do what I plan to do here. So we'll jump in and see. Okay, yeah, most of them have. Alright, so this kelp, I'm actually going to smoke. We want to dry it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to be making a mechanical belt. This guy here. So just 6 dried kelp will make us a belt. And that's going to be pretty good. All of this stuff we're going to have to power. There are a few different ways to power rotational energy, right? From Create. We've pretty much just been using water wheels. And the reason for that is, I mean, they work. They're pretty good. They're pretty effective. You don't need much. You just need water and wood, pretty much. And I mean, we've got plenty of that, so we'll probably just keep doing that. Why not? Now, the problem is it's going to look a little bit messy depending on where we put all this stuff. So... okay, hold on. Let's do some crafting. That's what we're gonna have to do. Before I do that real quick, do we have shafts? We do. We actually do have some cogwheels already. That's very good. That's gonna be helpful. We'll grab some of these planks out as well to work with. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make another pump because we're gonna be using him. This guy can either go here or he can go here. Do I need the rotational energy elsewhere? I'm going to need this belt moving. And the belt is going to be moving in such a way that I think we benefit from this being a pump. Oh, we can use the wrench to instant pick it up. I think we benefit from this because the belt's going to be going along here. And I can now show you what that means because we do have the stuff. So that's going to be beneficial. You're no longer going to just have to take my word for it. It's a bit... Look, most people who watch this series, I mean... Chances are you guys know exactly what everything is I'm talking about, so I do apologize for, I guess, the newbiness of how I'm talking. But I think it's nice. I think it's good for those that don't as well. So I'm going to chuck a shaft there sideways, and then one over here sideways as well. I'm going to right-click one side, and then I'm going to right-click the other, and it connects a mechanical belt. And as you can see, this thing's going to need a turn. And so is this thing. So they're facing the right direction. So we've done a little bit of forward thinking. And that may just line up quite well if we, place cogwheels up there. Now, this by itself won't do anything. It'll just spin. Even if we connect it, even if we get this guy spinning as well. It'll just spin. How do we fix that? Well, there's a few ways. One of which are funnels. These guys here. Andesite funnels. It's going to cost a dried kelp and an andesite alloy. And here he is. And you can place him like that. And now I'd love to be able to place another one on the same block, but it doesn't work that way. If I right click this guy with a wrench, he extends. I don't know if that works. And even if it does, it kind of doesn't even look cool. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't really want to do that anyhow. And so we've got to think of a solution. Either we spread them out even further, which is fine, because this guy could go there, and then 1, 2, and then the PRC could go in this corner, and then we could even just have him output the waste into like a trash can or something, or we could then just shift everything around. And I'll be honest, that's probably just going to be the simpler solution. There are things called tunnels as well, but I think they have the similar issue of they take up a full block. You don't really see what you're working with, and I mean, for me, almost entirely all the fun from Create is with the visuals, so I want to be able to see them. That's really just the main thing. So I'm going to pick this stuff up, and we're going to have to reconnect them, but that should be fine anyhow. So we'll pick these up. We'll pick the crate up. The crate, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the crate. As you can see, they can actually stay on the belt, I think, so I might have to move that, but either way, it's fine. The PRC will go there. Can I pick that guy up? I might have to right-click it off the belt. Yep, there we go. I suppose I could do... No, I think this still is just very beneficial to have it like this. Have it like that. That helps out a lot. The problem is now that I don't have anywhere to output this stuff, so maybe we do a hole in the wall with a crate. There we go. This guy will fill up with the substrate. So already I can show that off. Side config, items, outputting on the right already. I'm going to click auto eject. He's now empty, and now inside of this crate, we've got substrate. Cool. And now it's a problem for another day. So we'll slap this down. We'll jump into our crafting, and we'll craft another cogwheel. Slap that guy down right above. So now they're connected. Cool. We can connect those up as well so they look a little bit prettier, I guess. Where do we go from here? Oh, another thing actually is you can apply it to this too. So you can have this go across like that. And I think it looks pretty cool as well. Just that little extra bonus. Why not? Now we will need another set of tunnels, or funnels, sorry. Andesite funnels. One there, and one there. And we'll have to configure these guys as well. So this PRC in here, if we squeeze through and look in, we want this guy to insert from the left, and he's already set up to do that. Perfect. We're going to want him to output a gas towards the top. So I'll set the top to be output, auto eject on. The rotary condensator, I want to tell this guy, hey, you're actually going to receive gases from below. Yep, that's already set up. Cool. And you're going to output fluids from the front. As for the crusher, this guy's already outputting on the right. We can turn on auto eject. Yeah, that should be fine. And I imagine he's already inputting from the left as well. Cool. The farmer, it should just pull from if this conveyor belt is spinning in the right direction, these funnels should pull. So you don't really have to configure them, I don't think. As long as you set the right directions on stuff, it should all work. Okay, so how do we get all this stuff working? Well, what we can actually do now is we can actually provide rotation to the bottom here instead of to the top, and that might work a little bit better, maybe? For example, I could just place a water wheel directly here, connected to this guy. Is that better? Honestly, I think it might be. Turn this into a large cogwheel. Obviously, it's going to have to become a the thing we don't want. Hold on. The actual big water wheel. Boom. 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 That turns into a water wheel, right? This guy goes here. That won't look too bad, right? If I just... Yeah. Yeah. If all of this is polished, like so, we can't even see the andesite casing on it. That's fine. And if this is polished, I can place... Please spin the right way. Ah, it's all spinning the wrong way. How infuriating. What's the solution to that, you may be wondering? It exists, but it's a little bit more effort. I don't know what's happening with this water here. I think it's just a visual bug. Can I toggle shaders off and on? Yep, that seemed to do it. Cool. I'm gonna do it here instead. So, what we're gonna have, check this out. We're gonna open this guy back up. We are going to actually need a few more shafts. We are going to be making 4 cogwheels. We're then going to make a gearbox, because as we know, the gearbox will reverse the rotation. So we can slap this guy here, place that water wheel right back down where he was, and now everything should actually spin the right way. So everything's now going. You can see. How cool is that? Already working perfectly. This guy's turned on. And he should place stuff in here when he's done. Ethylene's in there, turning into liquid, and it's spewing onto the floor. So, hold on, we need to pick this up before he drops ethylene. Well, actually, I guess we just need to connect it. Yeah, so yeah, hold on. Chuck that guy back there. Turn on this and this. Oh, how cool. How worth it. Time well spent, if I say so myself. So this guy now needs to be set up to decondensatrate. So we've switched the method around. So now he takes liquid and turns it into a gas. This we want to output below. Oh no, sorry, we want the gas to output below. Set it on auto eject, which it was. This guy's receiving. There we go. That's all she wrote. How cool is that? So there is one piece of this puzzle you may recall, and it is this guy here. We're not providing him with water or hydrogen currently. That's a bit of an issue. I honestly didn't really think about it too much, but I mean it is an issue, and we do need to fix it. If I slap this guy down, he's full of power. Let me make some more stuff. I'll chuck that in there, and I'll chuck that in there. I'll be honest, I kind of want to send in, like, I want to pipe into that guy somehow, but I don't really know if we can, to be honest. Not easily. It may be beneficial to just hide the stuff. Although, I think we can pull it off. I've had a second thought. I think we can pull it off. Yeah. Oh, I see it. I see it all coming together. I will, however, need some gold. This guy's been getting stuff. All right. Yeah, let's turn you off for now. Not that I need to, I guess. He's not filling up anymore. We're probably going to replace this guy with a backpack. Possibly this episode as well. Because we've made pretty good progress already. So I see this going even better. Can I pick you up? Yeah. Alright, everything's fine. Okay. What do we do? I mean, hey, the system works. Hold on. Or does he? He's lagging a little bit, but, you know. Have I broken something? No. Oh, yeah, his seeds are waiting because currently there's wheat in there. That's fine. That guy's going. All's going. This guy I need to swap out. So you're now going to get that in the osmium. You can do your thing. Very cool. We should now be able to make that stuff there. So I'll tell you what. I'll grab out... Oh, I was going to say I'll grab out the redstone, but... we don't have any. Take out a stack of that. That'll work. Go in here. Energy tablet. I believe we want 2 of these. Because, yeah, I'm making 2 of those rotary condensators again. Yeah, rotary condensator. So I need the rest of this stuff, which is 1 and 2 of those. And then I actually need more osmium. Tin, tin, tin. Oh, that's all tin. Which one's osmium? Tin. Osmium. There we go. All's good. Remain calm. Osmium collected. I'm running out of inventory because I've got just junk. I've got stuff I do not... Like, why do I have this? Like, sure, it's cool. I don't need that. That doesn't even do anything. Terracotta. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. We'll run back down. We'll run back up. Osmium. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. So, now I make 2 of these. 1 basic chemical, 2 basic chemicals. I grab these. I open this up. And we get 2 rotary condensators. Perfect. 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 So, what else happens here? I plan to run a pipe along the wall that leads into that guy down there, right? Or at least leads into the rotary condensator that will be next to that guy. I'm going to need the electrolytic separator to be somewhere else. For example, over here isn't a bad idea. Possibly even here. We could place him there. And then I could do something like this. Boom. I'll need more, but once again, it's fine. Probably just gonna... Yeah. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I really like the create stuff. We're probably just gonna use a crazy amount of these pipes throughout our playthrough. So let's break that. That's all good. Switch that to an axe. So I'm thinking I send it into the wall here. Maybe even into the wall here. And then maybe it disappears a little bit. And then, oh, we've lost all of the pickaxe. We are pickaxeless. That's fine. We do have an invar one up there, but I'm going to leave that guy because it's just better. So we'll do that. Can I not? Oh, did I use... We've lost the axe as well? Okay, well. We're going to hope that we get some more iron pretty soon. Break that there. So you're the PRC. You need hydrogen. I'm going to place the I'm going to place the rotary condensator here. This guy I'm going to set... Oh, it's going to be messy. Hold on. Yeah, he's set up right. You're going to be inputting liquid from the left, outputting gas on the right. That's the plan. That should work. The PRC... I don't really remember what way this guy's facing. But... I do... Do you reckon this is fine? It must be. Right? Hold on. I wasn't looking at the right thing, I don't think. Yeah, here we go. Inputting from the left, outputting top and right. That should be fine. So I think that will work. That guy will input everything. That should be all good. The auto eject for the gas is on. Yep, auto eject. That's good. I'm pretty happy with that then. So you're going to go through like that. And now the main question I have is, can we easily yoink this rotational energy? I think we can, and I think we can do it from here, believe it or not. What we can do is currently, as you can see, this guy doesn't have any rotation, like any shaft within him. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a little bit dark. Maybe I'll place a little torch there just to get us by. But what I can do... And hold on. Is it the PRC that's really loud right now? Mechanism. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the rotary. Hold on. The rest were fine. It's the rotary because it's a new sound. That makes sense. So we mute it, and then we'll just give it a little bit of sound. All right, but yeah, if we right-click this guy, it actually adds in a shaft, and so we can now take the rotational energy from this conveyor belt, and we can send it up with the others. So what that's going to look like is the andesite alloys here. No, what am I doing? These two into... Oh, I'm knocking everything over. I'm making a mess, and I'm checking it twice. 2 cogwheels, like this and this, and then we just place a pump here. So I guess, in reality, a 3rd cogwheel. That combines with this to make a pump. Pick this guy up, place the pump in there. Right-click him to spin him around. We can then also camouflage that stuff up, just to make it look that little bit nicer, I guess. I'm pretty happy with that. The rest of this stuff I will cover up. I'm tempted to leave that open, but we can close it. I think that still looks pretty neat. We can actually also place that back there, so at least we get a little bit of light in this room. And I think this is going to look really cool. I genuinely do. I'm very excited for this. So that should now be pumping. In theory, this should be pumping. The problem is, as you may already realize, that's not really how this works, because I need the other rotary condensator. So I can place that guy there with that on top. Ah, but that doesn't look right, does it? It just doesn't. It doesn't look right. I need to place it up there because it's like floating on this thing. I would have to do that maybe, but nah. We'll leave it as it is. So this guy, if the server catches up, is turning hydrogen into liquid hydrogen, which is exactly what we want. But I will have to tell this guy again, gases, hey, you're sending it up now. So hydrogen goes up, dumping excess oxygen. This guy's filling with hydrogen, turning it into liquid. The liquid is output on the right side, which should be through here. Oh, which we can see. That's it going through there. And it should genuinely make its way in here. That's how we'll know that at least that part's working. And then the water will be another question, I guess. This should be working. The fact that it hasn't yet is a little bit concerning, I will say. We may have to jump through the wall here. Again. Yeah, we'll jump back through. See what we've done wrong. So we've got it through here, yep. And then this guy's not... Oh, he's condensing. We need to flip him around. We need to flip the switch. So now the liquid hydrogen can go in, and it should turn it into... Oh, but he's out of range. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. If I turn on the outline, as you can see, here it is. Oh, and that's the bottom as well. That is a little bit unfortunate. Okay. What's the loophole here? What are we thinking? There's a way to do this. I just need to think of what would look the nicest. Because what we can do, or at least what I think we can do, is I think these cables store power. Yes. So they can receive wireless charging from the wireless charger, the cable itself. And then we can wire that back behind the wall and it can provide that power. Yeah, there we go. So we've got wireless cables, essentially, on top of the wireless charging. So now this is working. We're getting hydrogen, and that's going directly into the PRC, as seen here. Voila. Okay, so this part is, in theory, done. I will also, while we're here, tidy that up. There we go. That looks nice. We'll tidy that up as well, and we'll pretend that that too looks nice. Okay, cool. So the final ingredient is now the water for that PRC. That we're going to have to send through, I guess, the other side. I'm trying to wonder, can we pull it off and make it look nice? We could yoink the rotational here. Not easily, though. And run the pipe. Because I'd love to just stick with the fluid pipes. They're very fun. And seeing all the different colors of them going around is pretty neat. Here's what we can do. I'm going to pick up this guy for a second. just to stop the rest. We can place these like that, and if we turn them into... Oh, sorry. Yeah, if we turn them into these, then they won't connect below them, right? So we can replace this guy. Make sure that he's going the right way. And these pipes on top won't connect. So then we can bring them back over here and connect them, right? Benefit of that being... I don't know, that we can send it through this way through the wall. That guy can remain as he is. We can then run him in the wall there, which I'm going to have to somehow get to. I'll probably end up digging up this entire wall, I think. Heading back over there. But I think it's going to work, and I think it's going to look pretty neat. So that guy can come down here. Oh, I've got the... Oh, that's fine, that's fine. We can... It's such a messy way to do this, but... Oh, wait. Can we? This guy is connected here, so we do need this guy to be there. But the PRC is actually... We've got him on all fronts. We've got him... He's connected everywhere. I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can pull this one off. I'm not sure if we can do it. I need to get water into the PRC. The bottom has a conveyor belt that I kind of need. I kind of don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to grab... Ooh. I think there's a way to do it with create. Hold on. There's a way to resize the thing. I think if I... Yeah, there we go. So I've disconnected it. So now it's not spinning, which is unfortunate. But this guy's spinning. And this is where it comes into play. We simply place another cogwheel here. Now, it's probably going to reverse the way it spins, but that's fine. Because we can fix that. There's lots of ways to fix things. So if I place this here now, it spins the wrong way, but that's fine again. Because I just removed this now. And we place that back. And now it's going the right way again. So we spin that guy back around. That's all good. We can then tidy that up. Tidy that up. And so that's all working as it should. And now what we've gained, in theory, is access to underneath the PRC. Which we're going to open. We're going to say fluids can input. Yep, that's perfect. And then we're going to connect this guy. Right up there. And then I think we've done it. I'll be honest. I'm pretty confident that we've pulled it off somehow. Come back over here. We might have to like fill up some gaps in the walls and stuff to make it look a little bit nicer. But as long as it works, I'll be happy. So what do I need to do here? I need that stuff to pump. And you know, if this was there, then that would just go up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think we do that. I think that makes the most perfect sense of anything that has ever made sense. So we're going to make another pump. This pump will go here. This pump will go here. They'll connect. I think that's how that works. This guy will need to be a vertical one so that this does not connect. And then this guy will be a vertical one so that they don't connect. So, and we can see through. Oh, that's going to be fun. Endless fun for the whole family. Part 2. This guy here. Well, the fact that he doesn't need to exist means the water could connect in there, which is arguably more fun, isn't it? Is it? Is that more fun? I think that is more fun. Oh, it's more fun. Hold on. Hold on. Let me break you. Let me break you. You. Break you. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Fun is back in town. Break you. Polished. Place you. You come down here and into there. You get to have that. You get to go here. And you have that. You receive water on any side anyway. You're struggling on the hydrogen. It's happening. We've probably got plenty of... Yeah, we're doing good on ethylene, so we're fine. We're perfect. But it is good to note that the hydrogen was going to be the weak point there. I'm just trying to not make noise. Okay, so all I need to do now is make this guy go vertical. And I believe we can do that with another cogwheel on top of the ones that we have. So, hold on. I know what to do. I say to myself. What we do is we pick this guy up. Pick him up completely. He becomes a cogwheel. They're still spinning the same way because it's not a gearbox, so it's perfectly fine. Slap that guy there. That's going the right way. This guy's now also going the right way. I can then casing this up and casing that up. And we should hopefully see if everything's worked according to plan. Water making its way downtown. Oh, this is perfect. I'm very, very happy to see this guy get topped up. We should actually see, yep, there it is. I saw the water go through. You can see the particles coming out of the pipe as it travels. And water has entered the building. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Oh, that's very cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That's so cool. If we want to again, if we want to, we can do that. So that we can see more water, because the more the merrier. That stuff all has to stay as is. We've got the hydrogen going around. This is fully self-sufficient, assuming that this can keep up with everything, but it looks like it can. And on top of that, it means that our builder is now automated. Essentially, we still need to sort out storage, because this is a lot of storage. And on top of that, we need to be conscious of this guy here that will inevitably fill up. It will happen. So, where do we begin? Let's begin with the storage. Let's try and do that. To do that, I need to grab some string and some leather. We've got some leather. We can go and get some string. I need to make another backpack. Just this guy here. So 4 string and then like a chest or something. So that's fine. Jump over here and grab 2 bits of cotton. For some string. Oh, try not to break everything. Drop that guy on the ground because who needs him? Jump back over here. Okay. Let's try to make this before the server grinds to a halt. Or before my internet grinds to a halt, whichever one it is. Alright, we've got a chest. We now have a backpack. Awesome. This guy will be taking the place of our friendly neighborhood crate. Before that happens, at sophisticated, I would like to upgrade this guy. Specifically into like an iron one and so on and so forth. To do that, we're going to need more iron. We've got enough gold. Where does it go? It goes into iron, then into gold, then into diamond, then into netherite. We don't have netherite. We do have diamond and gold, so that should be fine. I just need some iron now. I think we need iron. I'm not 100%, but we'll let it happen anyway. And yeah. Okay. I've also come to the realization that... Give me a second. I want to smelt all of this. Yes. All the iron and all the gold will be smelted. Alright, so we'll let that happen. In the meantime, let's continue. So, we will have our iron backpack. Turn that into a golden backpack. And then turn that guy into a diamond backpack. We don't have netherite, but once again, that's fine. This guy now has massive storage, pretty much as the crate has, as well as these upgrade slots. Now, one of those, we probably want to turn into a compacting upgrade. Specifically for things like clay and like copper. Probably mainly copper, I guess. Because copper we can turn into blocks of raw copper. That'll compact it pretty well. Clay, we can obviously turn into clay balls. Or clay blocks, sorry, like that. Is there a 3x3? No. So we'll need a 2x2 and we'll need a 3x3 if we're wanting to do that. So if we look at compacting, this upgrade, just the normal one, will do only 2x2s. The advanced one will do 2x2s and 3x3s. So that's what we want, realistically. So it's going to be an upgrade base, which is some leather, some more string it looked like, and some other stuff. So I think all that we can do, I'm sure. That'll be perfectly fine. Let's go here, we've got some string. Wonderful. I'll do it in a crafting table, it's just a little bit easier. And, oh, while we're at it, we can probably grab that gold. It'll be done soon. Okay, upgrade base. Pretty simple stuff. Compacting upgrade will need pistons, which will need wood. That should be doable. 4 pistons, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And that is a compacting upgrade. The advanced, we can do it just already. Gold, diamond, a little bit of redstone. Voila. So, within this diamond backpack, we will place the advanced compacting upgrade. Compact only uncraftable. That's what it currently is. You can do compact anything. I'm going to do uncraftable. Uncraftable. What that means is that, for an example, if we had stone in here, it won't craft them into stone bricks because you can't craft stone bricks back into stone. Whereas obviously, if you craft the copper into a copper block, you can then craft it back down into just raw copper. Now, I don't know if you can do that with clay blocks. Oh, you can. Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. So we'll leave it only craftable, and we'll leave it as it is. Why not? So, what is next? Next are the compacting upgrades. These get a little bit expensive, and I imagine we'll need some more string. So we'll head over here, and I guess I'll harvest all of the cotton. Why not? We've got a bunch of cotton seeds. Do we have room? We do. Yeah, I mean, it beats, I don't know, the alternative to get string, I guess. At least in my eyes, it does. So that should be fine. That's enough for at least 2 of these little upgrades. Okay. Let's try and make these. You're about to see why they're expensive. Blocks of copper are needed. Genuinely insane. And apparently, I need another leather. Okay, phew. I wasn't sure if we had another leather. We'll make another base. There we go. And we'll see if we can make all of this. So, I can already tell you, the answer is no. We can make a singular one, it looks like. Because we've just got, oh, well, I guess 8 blocks is all you needed, right? Yeah. Okay. So, 1 stack of stuff gets you that upgrade, does it? No, not quite. A little bit more than a stack. Yeah, okay. So, we'll need a little bit more gold. That's fine. We'll start off with the first upgrade. Multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 2. What this does is it essentially doubles our entire backpack storage, which is pretty cool. As you can see, though, we need a lot more resources, which, unless they're in our backpack, I don't think we really have them. We'll open our backpack. No, there's no gold, no iron in here. Unlucky. We'll jump down here. We will pick up our crate with an axe. Yep, there we go. That'll store everything, obviously. So does the backpack. Place this guy down here. And, I mean, not enough room or no usable storage. Oh, so it's not going to be used as a storage? Is that what they're telling me? No sort slots, inventory, items, backpack settings, back to backpack. Tab first, keep tab open. Another player can open. Player, backpack. Player. Okay. Alright. Well, we tried. It's fine. We may be able to output. You know what I mean? What do we have in terms of pipes? I would probably need, I don't really know what they call them. Pressurized tubes. Nope. Transporters. Yeah, that we can do. Alright, let's try that. 1, 2 of you with a piece of osmium. We'll need 2 steel. I'm sure we've got steel cooking. Or cooked, ideally. Nope. Great. We don't have any? Alright. We don't have any? Okay. This is going to be rough. Alright. We'll put this back down. So we've got no more iron or anything. We've somehow got cookies. I'm not sure I follow how that took place, but we've got them. So I guess there's that. Fingers crossed we get some more iron coming in. What else can we use to move items from one chest to another? I don't know. Oh, you know what we do have? Or what we could do? There's lasers. Item. I mean, there's so many items. We probably could do laser IO to move this stuff. It's an option. It is an option. For now, I'm just going to place that guy there and just manually move some stuff, I think. So, for example, I'll just grab out all this clay and just chuck it in here, just so that we can hopefully get some iron. So, by chucking this in here, what does it do? Well, currently it's not doing anything. Huh? Oh, there we go. The clay is now compressed like crazy. So we can keep grabbing that out, because why not? And we can chuck that in here. And so that's going to store a crazy amount. Boom, 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 boom. We may not even need the stack upgrades, to be honest. They may actually be overkill if this is what we're looking at for storage. Boom, boom, boom. So they go in there. I had to switch this to works in GUI as well. I think otherwise it will just happen if I like leave the screen or something. So we'll do copper as well, because we still haven't found iron. Chuck this stuff in here. So that should compress into blocks of raw copper. I guess they don't have a compressed variant, so they will take up a ridiculous amount of space. Even though this is happening. If I place a stack upgrade in, check this out. Now it stores 99 in a single slot. It's pretty cursed, is it not? Anyhow, we'll continue grabbing out all the copper. You know what? Maybe we just have steel, right? Yeah. I was like, you know what? We may have just made some. We still don't have any iron, by the way. Just an update. That didn't happen. So if we didn't have this steel, we would be in the creek of the ships. So we've got a transporter here. Configurator. You can check back as well. That steel wasn't there the whole time. I know it's convenient that I'm like, oh, we've got steel. But we did have steel the whole time. I'm going to slap this guy here. I'm going to remove this filter here so he doesn't interact. And I'm going to have this guy extract. And so now everything from here, as can be seen slowly but surely, it is taking place. It can transfer, how much can it do? About 1 item per second, it looks like. 2 items per second. So there it is. It's doing it. Obviously, we want the higher tier stuff. That'll cost us a single infused alloy, but that needs a piece of iron. And once again, we just don't have iron for whatever reason. And so we just can't do that. How is it? What is this? Oh, basalt and calcite. It's kind of fine. That's a lot of amethyst, by the way. Maybe it's not fine. That is ridiculous. Do I add calcite and basalt to the list? Like the filter? I think I do. Alright, let's try this again. This time, nope. It's still happy. I did add a filter, but maybe do I need to restart for the filter to work? Ugh. Probably just not going to do that then. Oh, I saw iron. Yeah, we're just going to smelt this all. So that will allow us to craft upgraded pipes to hopefully pull the stuff out of the thing just faster. We do need a tiny bit more gold to do what we want to do. That may be enough. We actually do have some more iron flowing in. That's good. So we'll swap this gold out when the iron's done. We'll do that. And that'll pretty much be this episode done. And honestly, a very successful episode. I don't know if we'll get a worthy thumbnail out of this because it is quite crowded down here. But, I mean, how fun does this look? I enjoy this way more than what we had otherwise. Oh, that's so cool. So we'll come up here, swap that out. This needs to go in the metallurgic infuser. So currently we just want to do the upgraded logistical transporter, which will be 1 alloy. The next here would be a reinforced alloy, which would be 20 millibuckets of diamond and an infused. And to get, hold on. To get 20 millibuckets, it will be either one of these. Diamond dust you can get from a crusher. So it's an option. It's on the table. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up. Is he not going to switch to the... Nope. Okay, well, that's not working at all. Do we not have a pickaxe? We do. I guess no tool works for it. You probably meant to use a wrench. Alright, well anyway. We now have, you ready? The upgraded tier, which can do 32 items a second. That's pretty good, right? So if I slap this guy down now, and we remove that there, and we pull this guy out as an extract. I don't like what I'm seeing here, but I don't really know if There we go. Now we can actually see what's happening. But this guy should be surely faster if he can do 32 items. Yeah, okay, but he can only do a stack at a time, it looks like. So as you can see, he doesn't, like, grab 2 redstone and 15 of the other stuff. He just does, like, the one thing. It looks like we would benefit greatly from just the next tier up. Which we probably can do if we really want to. It will consist of this happening. As well as dropping that there. That should be fine. Oh, and... hold on. The gold is done. Which means... I can actually upgrade that other guy. Now, I do realize... in order to take this out... you need to de-stack this stuff. So I need to split up every single stack before I can split them up. Which is unfortunate. You can't have the stuff extra in there. So we can do that. Then I can take this guy out. No, almost. And then I can take this out. No, almost. And then I can take this out. Okay, cool. So then we can grab this guy. Chuck him in there. Upgrade him to golden tier. Diamond tier does need blocks of gold. We do not have that. But... ta-da! Now we've got stacks of 256. Because I can do 4 now, which is crazy. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Sweet. Cool. How's he going? He's doing good. The diamond dust we can take off the conveyor belt. Chuck both of those in there for the 20 millibuckets. Turn this guy into the upgraded thing. And then we will take this in a second to upgrade it. And then that'll probably be it. I'll feel pretty good about that. Here. These can go in there. Reinforced alloy plus our advanced logistical transporters gives us a stack per tick, it looks like. So not too far off what we just had anyway, but regardless, it's fine. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Let's try and cycle this back around. Yellow, black, none. Perfect. And then... yeah, this should catch up. You can see it's making some good progress now. As opposed to before. Or at least I assume that's what's happening. Yeah, it's all still on. As long as it hasn't stopped. It's still quarrying, looks like. Sweet! Cool! So now this guy will fill up first. Then this guy will fill up. And we can sort of figure out what needs to happen. What needs to change. That sort of stuff. Regardless, I am very happy. Be careful doing this, by the way. Because it can... like brick your player data and maybe it can like corrupt your world or something. I could be lying as well. It may not do that, but be aware that like that could happen in the past, allegedly. So make sure you have backups. Whether you're playing on a server, just make sure that like we have backups. Most servers have backups, but if you're playing with friends or something, make sure they're running backups if you're going to set this stuff up. And if you're playing single player, make sure you've got some sort of backup, even if just like once a day before you start playing. Just copy your world save and put it in a different folder. You know what I mean? Like it's that simple. Just to have something so that if you can't log in one day, it's not like, oh, I have to start all over again. You can still go like, okay, well, unlucky. Like I didn't. All this work's not done, but at least all this work still is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ah, sweet. Look at this. He's almost empty. And this guy's actually pretty full. A lot of these seeds and stuff we'll get rid of because it's just a waste of storage, but regardless, I'm pretty happy. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about how you can complicate things. But it actually, I love this so much, this room. The worst part of it is honestly these cables, so maybe I'll look into moving those later so that we can have this be a little bit more open. Maybe even just moving these over there so we can have the pipe flow a bit further. I don't know. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Thank you to our donators and channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzi, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you guys. None of you need to donate. You don't need to become a channel member. Thank you to those of you who have, but the server will be up regardless, so don't feel pressured or guilt tripped into doing that. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Thank you for subscribing or liking the video if you happen to. If not, that's fine. Thank you for stopping by. And today, here we go. New book. Part 14. Alright, chapter 11 at the top. The top of the hill is near. As Gold continues on, he reminisces all the good times he had with both Target and Robert. All those good times make Gold trip over a twig sticking out from under a tree. Or is it a root? Gold finally reaches the top and there was nothing there. How strange. Gold sends an owl to deliver a note to Target. The letter says, I found an area where Robert might be. Gather some people with you. We need a search party happening now. A few days pass and Robert is seen flying high in the sky again. This time Gold is on the other side of the hill, so we can follow Robert to where he lands. It is understood by Gold that he needs to approach with caution, as Robert might not remember who Gold is. Gold sprints as fast as he can, faster than a cheetah, and spots Robert landing. But how will Gold approach Robert? Do I have a request? Please move your tavern. Makes travel easier. Oh, yeah, because my tavern's all the way over there. Yeah. That's a lot of work. You can probably just make a tavern here, right? I think you can just place one there. Yeah. You can make a tavern. That should be fine. Is it because my door's shut? Probably. Anyhow, thank you. Thanks for that. It's a good read, as per usual. And thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode. I don't know what that voice was. I'm sorry. I don't know how this thumbnail is going to look. It's so dark in here. I could honestly just do like... This is pretty nice. That's a possibility. This is another possibility, just because like all gears are fun to look at. Either way, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.